Hi everybody, and welcome back for really what is the last main activity for Christmas Workshop. We have one more kind of fun extra one that I'll do, but I won't really show you much with that one. But this one is actually a really cool thing. What it is a dish towel that you can print using sandpaper. So you will get into your Christmas Workshop bag and you will find a bag that looks like this. And it has a dish towel in it and looks like this. And it has a piece of sandpaper. So this is a cool thing that I had forgotten you could do, but it's kind of a cool activity. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your sandpaper and crayons and you are going to draw a picture on your sandpaper. So I did this one a while ago, and this is just like a cat face, and I just drew it on sandpaper, and then we use an iron to transfer it on. So I will kind of do it again. I decided to do something super simple, which this goes better if you do it simple. I'm just gonna make a little Christmas tree with my crayon. And you could make whatever you want, and this would make a great gift for someone too. Maybe you have someone in your life who really likes to cook. I bet that person would love to have a dish towel that you made just for them. So the thing with this though is that you have to press really hard when you're coloring, and you, like I said, want to make your shape pretty simple. So I'm gonna color this. And I'm gonna go ahead, I have the outline of a Christmas tree, and I'm gonna go ahead and kind of color it in a little bit. And you're really trying to get the wax off the crayon onto, into the sandpaper. And the sandpaper is going to kind of take a lot of the wax because it's kind of coarse sandpaper, so it has like lots of places for it to stick. And I'm gonna take a little red crayon and I'm gonna put some little decorations on my tree. But I'm pressing really hard with my crayon. Ideally, you would plan this out ahead of time. I'm just doing this to make it fast for the video, but what you should really do is take a piece of paper and plan out what you're going to draw. That's when I did my little cat face. I practiced my cat face several times before I drew it on my sandpaper so that it would come out really well. So I'm just doing this fast Christmas tree to make the video kind of move a little faster. But so practice, practice, practice. I always say that. Make sure you plan out what you're going to do because you only have one piece of sandpaper. Now you might have more sandpaper at your house and you are welcome to use that. And you can just get, if you need to know, I just got sort of a coarse sandpaper. So here's my little Christmas tree. And I've tried to press pretty hard so that lots of color and lots of wax gets on there. Then these are all really important steps that I'm going to show you. You are going to heat your iron to the cotton setting. And I just have a wooden table here, but you can use an ironing board at home. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to put a rag down. And then you're going to take your dish towel and you are going to lay it out flat on top of the rag, nice and flat. You need to figure out where you want, well, first you figure out where you want to put your picture. So I'm going to put this on the corner of this dish towel. So I'm going to take my picture and I'm going to lay it down flat on top of my dish towel, right where I want my picture to be. Then I'm going to take another rag. The bottom rag is to make sure wax doesn't get on the surface. Like if you do it on your ironing board, you don't want the wax to go through to your ironing board. Or like on the table, I don't want it to get on the table. Then I put my dish towel, then I put my picture, and then I'm going to do another rag because the back of the sandpaper kind of has a waxiness to it and it would ruin your iron. So you need to make sure you put another rag there. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take your iron. I've already heated this one up to the cotton setting. Is you're going to take it and you are going to rub it over and over and over. And you want to do this for like 30 seconds. so that the wax gets hot and it transfers. It's like magic. It will transfer right on to the cotton dishcloth. So let me do this a few more seconds. You could actually use a clock. I'm kind of just guesstimating in my head. Okay, so I'm going to leave that. I'm going to let this cool just a little bit because it's really, really hot. So let it cool just a second. You can take your first rag off. And then you will have your sandpaper that's going to be kind of maybe hot. And then you peel it off. And the wax has transferred the picture onto the towel. So it's kind of cool. Something that you can do is let this cool all the way. Also, to get some of the extra wax off, you can take just a paper towel and put it on top of your picture and just sort of run the iron over a little bit. And that will pull like extra wax off. I don't know if you can see that. There's a little bit of the wax came off. So let this dry completely. And to really set it up, you should put this in the dryer for about 30 minutes, and that would completely seal it, and it should last for a long time. So I think that this is a cool activity. You could do this with any type of cotton material. The dish towels are a cool thing. And you could take this, and I could go back over this. Like I could put more crayon back on this and print again. So I could print again and again. Or maybe you just want one picture. So it's completely up to you. I hope you enjoyed this craft. I think that this is a really fun one. And join me back for the very last thing.